Hello everyone, I'm Lucas from Vietnam. Today I want to share some my experience on the use and operation of agricultural drone in Vietnam. In Vietnam, we know the agriculture drone is very new, so our experience of manufacturing and use almost I think very little, and most of our drone is import from foreign countries, and MiSmart is now currently one of only two companies in Vietnam that we manufacture drone. And the second is very important that the Vietnamese farmer in Vietnam is a very careful, and they have some they do not believe 100% that drone have a good advantage in comparison with the traditional method of pesticide and also the doing the agriculture job. So in comparison with the other country, when we sell a drone, we need to spend a lot of time to convince farmers to buy and use drone for agriculture. In comparison with American in Greece or maybe in China, maybe another country. And the most important is the Vietnamese law government. They manage the policy of they manage drone very strictly, because they aware that they'll be afraid that maybe drone will bring some dangerous operations. So we are a technology company, and we got the license of the manufacture drone by the Ministry of Defense in Vietnam in 2021. And here is some of our product. Our first product is agriculture drone, and second we have the enterprise drone for user for electricity, for the forest management, and we also do some manufacture swarm drone for the advertising, and we use some Python UAV also. And we own our software for like a Fly Hub, the AI software. You can see in my presentation. And of course we follow the ISO standard. And we got a lot of good support from, for example, from Qualcomm from USA. Qualcomm is a very big chip company from USA. Now they stay in Vietnam and got supported a lot of for the 5G and IoT for the drone. And here is some of our activities features. We enjoy a lot of we participate a lot of exhibition for the drone in the Vietnam and in some other countries. And we got the very good pay attention from our top leader of Vietnam, like a prime minister, the minister of agriculture. And we want to introduce about our business model. We are a manufacturer, so we cooperate with some farms, some agriculture service company. They work like our direct client. Also, we work some distributor like a Sati and Miagri. They are professional in the agriculture industry. And through this company distributor, we bring the drone to the end user. And the second model, business model, we are ready to transfer technology for other company. For example, they can order us to manufacture drone and with their brand name like OEM or ODM, or maybe white label. And here's our customer is some of the biggest in Vietnam, like a Taco Agri, like a sugar company TTC, or with the support from Bayon. Bayon is a pesticide company. And here is you can see the very full of energy every morning in the Mekong Delta in Vietnam. Every farmer, they transport the drone by the motorbike. One of them transport the main machine, a drone. The second, they transport the battery and generator. And when they buy, you can see in the lower corner of this screen, when they buy a drone, they got some very special event for them. Yeah, you see. And here's some end user we use for rice in Mekong Delta, and we also use from fruit like a lychee, like orange, and we use for the sugar cane. Here's our company, and you can go through. Here's some important project we're working for the agriculture, for the electricity, like a number 4, safety monitoring the high voltage transmission line of electricity in Vietnam, and also we're counting the tree for forestry company. And here our core technology in comparison with the China or maybe USA with other, and also with other development country, we are so tiny and so small, but we are proud that we are own our technology by ourselves. Here is our some most of this one is our core technology. We import only 3 things. First is a battery from China. The second is a propeller also from China, and some frame we import from other country, and almost the circuit and the software we do by ourselves. Yeah, and we got the license from the Ministry of Defense of Vietnam. Here is our fly hub, some interface with fly hub. We can manage the drone centralized with how many pilot is operating, how many drone is working, and how many gasoline they spend, how many time, how many fertilizer. Everything will manage in one interface, one software. And here we strongly want to thank you to the Qualcomm company. Qualcomm company support a lot of the chip for our hand controller, and also from the fly controller in the drone. We use the chip of Qualcomm. And after this, I want to share some experience about our using drone for crop management and plant disease assessment in Vietnam. Here's some principle of the crop management health. You can know that they can do the survey and map crop, and analyze image from drone is a algorithm vary or NDVI, or maybe we determine the height, the growth of the tree, the abnormal of tree, and classify the pest. Yeah, here is the upper layer and the lower layer of an orange leaf, and the rice. And this software we doing by ourselves in Vietnam. It's some algorithm NDVI and vary. I think all of you know very well about this one. We detect the disease of the plant based on the color of the leaf. And the most important in Vietnam now is our successful is we're working with the plant protection department of Vietnam. They have a database of all the pests and the disease, and we build a AI platform to compare with the database, and we will recognize what kind of pest and what kind of disease of the rice and of the sugarcane and orange and the banana trees. And of course, this one is drone precision spraying. This is no new with you, but we're proud that we do by ourselves with all is the Vietnamese, is for Vietnamese people. The maximum price, maximum the capacity here, we can spray up to the 16 hectares per 1 hour with our drone. And after that, I want to introduce our model VS20 with the capacity of 20 liters. Here you can go through our design here. It looks the same with the XIZ model when Mr. Chris is sharing. Yes. This motor we also import from Taiwan and from USA and from China. I will send you the detail of the catalog for you for interest later to save time for the webinar. And also we have an obstacle avoidance radar, because this one we have a rich experience, because we are working with the supervising for the public safety drone, and we bring this technology from the public safety drone to this agriculture drone, so they can avoid maybe the electricity line, the pole, and very slim obstacle very effectively. You can see the detection range up to the 25 meters. This a type 2 battery. We import the cell of battery from China, and we design by ourselves the BMS circuit, the battery management circuit, and we import the cell and we pack become this battery complete, and we use our BMS circuit to manage these batteries. This is smart charging. This is the method, the way the drone can fly in the rice field to operate the fertilizer. And also now we have the new model up to the 50 liters, and we are launching to our customer in the next month.
2 minutes, Mr. Tran.
That's all. I think we have not so many experience of the drone, because in Vietnam, drone is very super thing. So we are proud that we are the first company of agricultural in Vietnam, and now we are become #1 in Vietnam in comparison with USA, with other country, development country, and with China also. We are maybe nothing, but we are trying our best to bring our farmers in Vietnam, Vietnamese farmers, the best thing from our Vietnamese people. So I want to show you something, and hopefully that I can make friend with you and can share some experience with you, can learn from you, and maybe to make friend with you to discuss, and maybe if we are lucky, we can make business together. So thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Ellison, and thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tran. And I have some questions for you, and there are some questions from the audience. So we will be sharing the slides, everyone, and we'll be sharing as much information as possible. And Mr. Tran, your drone services are, I think, very popular in the Mekong Delta region. How many farmers do you understand are using drones to deliver pesticides or fertilizer in the Mekong Delta? How many farmers do you think your drones reach?
With our customer, we have now nearly 700 drones use our MiSmart drone, but with the import from other country like China, I think is maybe 10 or more than 10,000. Yeah, we have only sent 700 only.
700 drones or 700 customers?
Yeah, 700 drones.
Oh wow, that's still many. And how many farmers would you? Is it popular for farmers to use drones? Do they do farmers like using drones?
It's just after the COVID, I think after 2 or 3 years recently, they use the drone for popular, but before it's seldom, not so many people, because they don't believe that drone can bring the big benefit in comparison with the traditional way.
And what are the benefits then that farmers are seeing when they use drones? What are the benefits that farmers see when they start using the drones?
I think the big benefit now, because in the rural area of Vietnam, they don't have young people. The young people, they come to the city, they become worker, they become the student. They don't stay to do agriculture. So in our rural area of Vietnam now, almost the old people don't have enough strong, right, to do the agriculture because it's very hardworking. So you can use the drone, and they don't focus on the agriculture job. They sell it to the other agriculture service company. Yeah. So.
Yeah, very true. And how do farmers access your drones? You gave a great slide there of drone operators on motorbikes.
Yeah, they transport by the motorbike. One team include 2 people. One people transport the drone, and another people they transport the battery and transport the generator. The generator, they use the gasoline, right? When you run out the electricity in the battery, they will recharge by the generator. So one equipe is one group include 2 people. They come to the farm, they come to the rice field, they do the job 24 hours. They stay there.
20 for how long? 24 hours they will.
Yeah, they eat there, they drink there, they sleep there until they feel tired, or maybe they change another people. Yeah. I mean the owner of the company make use of this worker, make use of this pilot. They can work 24 hours per day.
Wow. And how much training do you give each pilot and co-pilot? How much training do they have to do before they
If we want to have enough experience, we need at least 2 weeks of full training to them. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks for the new pilot. And with a rich experience, I think at least maybe 5 or 6 months. It means this rich experience, they have enough experience to do the troubleshooting, of drone, right? And control all the risks when they operate in the air. The new pilot is just know how to start, know to fly up, right? Now to spray, but they don't have enough knowledge and don't have enough skill to do the troubleshooting. For example, to change the spare part, right? Maybe to fix some problem on the field, because in the field there are only 2 people, right? They cannot call other people come to help them. They can do everything by themselves. So in one group, they need we often do the one rich experienced engineer pilot go together with a new one. Yes.
Excellent. That's very interesting. And who are these pilots? Where do you get them from? Are they university graduates? Are they farmers? How do you select who will be a pilot?
No, you cannot choose a pilot from university. Once they go to university, they never become the pilot, right? They become a pilot of the big aeroplane, right? With a high salary. Yeah, I think this one is we recruit from the only some just graduate from high school, but they cannot pass to the university exam, right? So they need to come to become the professional worker. I think pilot is a pilot for the drone here, like something like a professional worker. I think so. Only for the agriculture, for the drone, they cannot compare with the people to study in university, right? It's different level.
Excellent, very interesting. Here's a couple of questions. What type of crops in Vietnam are currently using drone applications? You mentioned rice. What type of crops in Vietnam are using drone applications?
Rice, sugar, banana, orange, orange, rice, sugar, banana, macadamia.
Excellent.
Do you know macadamia? There's a lot of from Australia. Yes. Now they bring to Vietnam and China a lot.
Excellent. And here's a question from Chris Smith. I think this is for you, but do your drones have multispectral camera options?
Sorry?
Do your drones have multispectral camera options?
We have.
And I
we are very strong in the military and the public security, and also from the industry. We are very strong in the industry, and now we move to the agriculture. Yes.
Excellent. I've got a question. How much does it cost for farmers to use a drone for pesticide application versus them doing it themselves? Is it cost effective for them?
Yes, it's very cost effective.
And so do they save money, or it costs the same? Do they save time?
It's a cheaper it's a cheaper, maybe 4 times, more than 4 times in comparison with the traditional way. Yes. More than 4 times cheaper.
More than 4 times cheaper to use a drone.
And the most important, they can do the job in the very last field, very last farm. Yeah, to save time, to increase the productivity.
Okay, they save time. How much time do they save using the drone?
There's so much time. For example, the way you do the fertilizer and the pesticide, you can use by human. You need time to rest, right? But with drone, they no need time to have rest, because we have a 2 pilot. The drone can do the farming continuously, maybe 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, right? And they need only one thing is the pilot need to eat lunch and dinner, and the drone need to recharge the battery, and they infuse the gasoline. That's all. They no need time to rest, right? They can fly all the time, daytime, the nighttime, except the heavy rain. The heavy rain they cannot operate, right? But the people cannot, right? The people come to do the farm and come to back to sleep for lunch, so to sleep for tonight, right? They cannot work in the night. So the productivity and the time increase a lot. I think you know well, everyone, you know well.